What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Chance Bishop Show. Come at you again with episode 79 of our Philadelphia Eagles franchise mode series here on the channel. Anthony Richardson last week picked up Player of the Week for the NFC offense. Yeah, Zach Ertz does that to a QB. He just comes in and just does what he does. You know, Zach Ertz, Philadelphia brought him back. That's what happened last episode. Philadelphia brought back Eagle legend Zach Ertz to finish off his career here in, the Midnight Green. And that's what he does. But Dallas Goedert coming in here, he's worried about the short week this week. Him and Zach Ertz, they have a lot of catching up to do, and they just don't have as much time as they'd like because of the short week. Beat the Giants, commit fewer turnovers. Easier said than done. And because of that, and, coming off the Offensive Player of the Week, the media's like, hey, we've put this pressure on Richardson before, and he's yet to prove it to us. Do you think he is that superstar QB? Can he put together that performance that moves him from being a starter, just a star QB, someone who doesn't have to worry about, a first-round QB usurping him, and turn him into a hopeful future Hall of Famer? But coming into this game, ooh, look at that. Passing yards. The number one passing offense is apparently the Giants with Baker Mayfield. That's crazy. Defensively, Jack Sawyer's their top linebacker. They're 20th in pass, 24th in run. But they want us to pass the ball, so we're just trying to throw it down their throats. That's honestly what we're going for right now. I'm looking for everyone to have a good week of practice. No one gets injured. Come on. No injuries, no big injuries. That's what we need. Running backs looking good. The receiver room is golden. The tight ends, Kupp, Ertz, Goddard, Roberts, they're all looking nice. And the O-line, nice and crispy. That's what you like to see. And now coming in here for the defense. The defense, that's going to be a big part of it too. Keeping the Giants out of the end zone, keeping them off the board, and just giving Richardson as many opportunities as possible to hit the goals that the media's setting for him this week. Philadelphia, not an easy market to play in, but if you can find a way to surpass their expectations, you're going to have a great game. But players who had great expectations and surpassed them this week in trading, Landon Dickerson and Cam Beef Jurgens. There you go, Big Dick right here. Upgrade that pass protector. 85 pass protector now. For number 69 as he wants to wine and dine some D tackles. And the Beef Jurgens right here. He's that right guard. Was supposed to be the heir apparent to Jason Kelsey. Slid over to right guard and surpassed Isaac Seumalo. But there you go, Beef Jurgens, 86 overall with the +2. Now coming into this game right here, Philadelphia still undefeated on the season. They are looking to just have themselves a really good run of things. And hopefully just prove to everyone that they're the team that everyone thinks they are. Prove to the media that Anthony Richardson is the QB that Philadelphia thought they were getting in the 4th round to back up Tom Brady. You got to think, you go from Tom Brady, well, in theory, you go from Jalen Hurts to Tom Brady to Richardson. That is a big swing of things right there. And Philadelphia now with Marcus Mariota as the backup. Can he win a ring here in Philly? That would put the storybook ending on so many open-ended storylines from the Chip Kelly era, which would just kind of be hilarious. But coming into this game right there, taking a look at Philadelphia, they're themselves a pretty good team, like a top 5 team in the league. Now taking a look here at the Giants, they themselves, they've come a long way in this series. They aren't that team that started off really bad with Danny Derps. They moved on from the Dirt Man himself to Baker Mayfield, who, in his own right, he's got himself a cannon of an arm, and that allows him to get out of some jams sometimes. But the special teams units is out there, and the Giants and Baker Mayfield are set to get this game underway. Mayfield, 2,700 yards, 16 touchdowns, 2 interceptions on the season. Jesus. What a killer season for Baker Mayfield. We're not talking about how his arm talent gets him out of a lot of jams. Yeah, look at that. Almost 3,000 yards, 16 touchdowns, 2 picks. That's wild. But 3rd and 6, try to get a... There you go. That's an interception, Trayvon Diggs. And Diggs, Oh, he's got a basketball, and he gets it. He realized Mayfield was closing in. That's a pick 6. 3rd and 10 now, back-to-back 3 and outs. That's a hit as he's throwing, and thank you very much. Guess who? It's Trayvon Diggs again. Trayvon Diggs, 2 drives, 2 picks. Out comes Anthony Richardson and the Eagles offense for their first drive of the game. Philadelphia already up 7-0. 3,100 yards, 28 touchdowns, 6 picks on the year for Anthony Richardson. So, I mean, Baker, he's 2 picks shy of tying Richardson in interceptions. But first play of the game for Philadelphia's offense. That's going to be a big reception from Devontae Smith, being just shy of the red zone right there. 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line. That's going to be a play action. We have a receiver over the middle. That's going to be A.J. Brown, and Brown just shy of the end zone right there, down at the 2. 1st and goal from that 2-yard line. Richardson, he's thrown to a very wide open Dallas Goedert, the touchdown leech himself, Dallas Goedert. There you go. 14-0 very quickly here in the first quarter for Philadelphia. Baker Mayfield throwing that one. That one's caught by his own receiver, but out of bounds. Philadelphia back out there on offense. Their second drive of the game, wide open, is Devontae, who shrugs off 1 tackle and shrugs off a second tackle, taken down by 2 defensive backs right there at the 46-yard line. Now 3rd and 10, Philadelphia. Can they get the chains moving? They have a defensive back beat, and that's A.J. Brown, forced out at the 3-yard line for Philadelphia. Now 1st and goal from that 3. Philadelphia wide open underneath is Goddard again. How do you not guard Dallas Goedert after he got a touchdown on the first drive? 21 skunked here in the first quarter. Now handoff Saquon on 3rd and short, and Saquon stopped for a big loss of 3 right there. Chauncey got there first, slowed him down, allowed the rest of the defense to get underway. But Richardson doing his thing now. Tight pocket. That's A.J. Brown with the big catch. 1st and 10. Here we go. Dropping back. Philadelphia firing, and that's going to be caught by Dallas Goedert. Anthony Richardson, he's doing his thing. 1st and 10 now. Richardson slinging it underneath, and A.J. Brown coughs it up, picked up by the defense. Come on, Philly. You got to be doing better than that. 2nd and 7 following that fumble recovery. Philadelphia's defense looking to bend, don't break. They're airing it deep. That's going to be Johnson in coverage. He gets mossed right there. 2nd and 10 now for Baker Mayfield after a massive play on offense. That's going to be the end zone, and that's going to be intercepted. That's going to be Ronnie Harrison Jr., the 3rd pick of the game for Baker. 1st and 10 now. Richardson looking to get that momentum back. Floats one over the linebacker. A.J. Brown making people miss. He's down at the 49-yard line. Now 1st and 10 from the Giants' 36. They're blitzing a corner. Philadelphia quick slant underneath. And that's going to be C.D. Lamb with A.J. Brown throwing some blocks downfield. 3rd and 12 now. Philly. Richardson rolling out of the pocket. He's got a receiver, but just wide of Devontae Smith. Jake Elliott's out there for the field goal opportunity. That kick is up, and that kick will be right down Broad Street, giving Philly a 24-0 lead here. 2 minutes left here in the second quarter. 2.5 now. That's going to run to the 2-minute warning. Now, following that 2-minute warning, it's a 1st and 10 Phillies defense. Soft coverage, Saquon Barkley underneath. 2nd and 5 now. Minute left here in the first half of this one. Baker throws that one, juked. And that one's going to be down at the 24. 3rd and 10 now, 48 seconds. Baker throwing it to the end zone. That one broken up by Avante. 4th and 10 now, field goal try from about the 40-yard field goal. That kick is good. That's going to be a 24-3 game. Philadelphia coming in the second half of this one. What are we going to do? Throw the ball. Throw it medium. Get the receiver space. The defensive backs can't cover, worth of anything right now. Opening kickoff right here to start the second half off. We have L.J. Johnson in the backfield. L.J. takes this one up the field. He's got a hole right there, and he's got a big hole, shrugging off tackles left and right. He's at the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5, and a kickoff return for a touchdown. L.J. Johnson here to start off the second half of this game, making this a 31-3 game here, 12 seconds into the second half. Now Baker Mayfield and the Giants offense out there. Mayfield slinging it over the middle. That's soft coverage again for Philly's defense. A 2nd 7. Come on, Madden scripting. Let's get a sack right now. Pressure to Baker. Throw. What was that? Right to Jeremiah Trotter. Trotter bounces to the outside. Trotter down the sideline. And Trotter forced down at the 25-yard line. Axeman Jr. right there, his first pick of the game. Now 1st and goal from the 3. Richardson dropping back, slinging it. That's going to be caught by Devontae Smith, his first of the game. 38-3 the score is. Now about 5 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Wide open receiver for the Giants. Philly's defense swarms on them quickly. 3rd and 6, bend don't break time for the defense. Free rusher, that's a big sack on Baker. It's going to be Tremaine Edmonds right there. 2nd 5 following a punt. Here we go. Bijan time. And Robinson rumbles and bumbles and stumbles his way to a 1st down. 1st and 10 for the 4th quarter right now. Richardson steps up firing. He's got A.J. Brown, who's taken down just shy of the 20 mark at the 24. 1st and 10. Here we go. Handoff play action. We're going to have wide open. That's Dallas Goedert. And Goedert, his 3rd receiving touchdown of the game. This time on, an actual route. 1st and 10 for the Giants offense right now. Baker trying to get some actual points on the board. He's got himself a pretty big 1st down, just shy of a 20-yard pickup. 1st and 10 now, Baker. He's getting some pressure on his face, and that's going to be another interception. Throw was wide, and that's going to be Trayvon Diggs, a hat trick on this one. Final seconds of the game, handoff, Bijan. He falls into the end zone right there, tackled from behind. An absolute humiliating loss right there for the New York Giants. Humiliating loss right there for the Giants. 3 points on an end-of-half field goal. Philly drops 51 on that defense. Now, sure. 7 of it did come from a pick 6. I'll give them that. So we're looking at what here? 44 points of 51 were dropped on the defense. 7 of them came from a pick 6. It's okay. It's all right. I understand. You gotta be like, no, it's not how it happened. It's not how it worked. Richardson, 373, 4 touchdowns, no picks, 86 yards from Bijan, 75 received from Goedert, 143 from A.J. Brown, 70 from CD, 70 from Devontae, 10 from Bijan, and 5 from Ertz. 1 sack allowed by Mulata. 7 tackles from Tremaine Edmonds led the team. 1 tackle for loss by a couple players. Only 1 sack on the game. There were 5 interceptions. Baker started the game with 2. He ends with 7 on this season. Oh boy. L.J. Johnson, kickoff return for a touchdown. Only 10 punt return yards. Not many punting with all the turnovers for the Giants. A couple players had themselves big games. Clark Barrington right there goes up to a 77 overall. Thanks to that team play boost right there. You like to see that one. And now Jake Elliott. Jake the Snake Elliott. One of the best field goal kickers in Philly history. He comes up here. And there you go. That's going to be an 84 overall kicker for Philadelphia. And now Jordan Mailata, the Thunder from Down Under, joins the 99 overall club. Absolute stud of a left tackle right there. Jordan Mailata. Now after this game, Anthony Richardson had himself a great game. The media's going to love it. But you know what Dallas Goedert loves? He loves pulling the coach's side and saying, Coach, we did it. We committed less turnovers. We absolutely smacked the Giants right there. It was an unfortunate loss if you're a Giants fan right there. One of the worst losses you've probably had since, the Miracle at the Meadowlands 1 or 2. A bunch of upgrades here for Philadelphia. XP upgrades. The media after the game saying, Coach, Anthony Richardson did it. We held a lot of, things that say we didn't think he was going to succeed. We didn't think he was going to be that superstar QB that you guys thought he was going to be. We thought that he was like a good little fringe guy, maybe a star guy, but that's superstar QB right there. Richardson and Trayvon Diggs both take home NFC Offense and Defensive Players of the Week. Jalen Hurts takes AFC Offensive Player of the Week. Good for Jalen. And now taking a look here, coming into this week, Philadelphia, They have a challenging week. Every week's a challenging week right now. Taking on the Titans this week, and Philadelphia looking to go 17-0 on the season. Not 17-0 including the playoffs. They're talking 17-0 just in the regular season. So we're looking to keep the good times going, keep the win streak alive against this Titans team, steal their momentum. I'm sorry, their momentum is based around one man and one man only. They're the number one rushing offense. They're the 31st passing offense. So I guess they're going to run the ball a lot. Thank goodness, thank googly moogly, that Philadelphia's defense is structured to worry about Saquon Barkley 2 times a year. Ezekiel Elliott 2 times a year. Derrick Henry ain't got nothing on facing off against those guys collectively 4 times a season. Now, if I'm the Jaguars or the Colts are in that division, right? If I'm one of those teams, Derrick Henry, oh boy, that's actually a big threat. I have to worry about that. No. Jordan Davis, Brian Breezy, the defensive ends we've brought in on this team, it is, you ain't got nothing to worry about. I'm not scared of a single running back. We've already went up against the 3rd best rushing offense in the league. The Baltimore Ravens absolutely just, took them to town. No contest to them. Neutralized the run game entirely. So coming up against this week, it's not gonna be fun for the Titans at all. Bunch of players get upgrades. Anthony Richardson, of course, gets some upgrades. Superstar guy. Offensive player of the week last week. So good for him. He's having himself a very nice run of things right now. So he's up to a 94 overall. Kelvin Banks, the right tackle. Way to go, right tackle Kelvin Banks Jr. Making him an 89 overall with the +1 to morale boost. So he's doing his thing. He's rocking and rolling. Just having himself a good old time. Dallas Goedert, he's 86 overall, so he's having himself a pretty good run of things in this career. 89 with the morale and the team play boost, making him a 90. Ooh, look at him go. 90 overall, Dallas Goedert. Now, he's like the 4th option on this team, and he still gets like double-digit touchdowns every year. Blake Gillikin, punter. It's cool. It is what it is. 84 with the morale boost right there. Don't know how that actually works or how this is calculated, but he's an 84 overall. So way to go, Gillikin. Walker Little, backup left tackle. Former first-round draft pick, right? Was Little a first-rounder for the Niners at one point? I think so. A former starter for the Niners comes down here to Philadelphia to be the backup behind Jordan Mailata. Hey, he signed to win rings. That's what he's going to do here in Philly. He's got the one. Why not add more to his hand? That's kind of what we're going down for right now. Frank Gore Jr., a decent backup right there. I don't know if he's ever going to really see the field, but good to have him on the squad. Now coming to this one, taking a look. Richardson, 3,500 yards, 32 touchdowns, 6 picks on the season. Good for him. DJ Ugalele, the starting QB here for the Tennessee Titans. Apparently the Malik Willis experiment did not last too long here in Tennessee. It was just not a perfect fit. They didn't like it. The same way, I'm assuming the Steelers have moved on from Kenny Pickett. So just not a good QB class that year, it seems like. Every QB has been dethroned, replaced, drafted a new backup, new starter. I don't know. I don't really know what's happening here in this one, but it is what it is when it comes down to things at the end of the day. People are going to come out, and they're going to win, and they're going to lose, and they're going to compete. It just seems like Willis and Kenny Pickett were just designed to not win in this one. RNG got them. Happens like that sometimes. But Nick Sirianni on the sideline. He's ready to rock and roll. Mike Vrabel, the head coach, still for the Tennessee Titans. He's ready to get this team underway. Their special teams unit is back. And the opening kickoff, as Philadelphia forces them to a punt. And now Philadelphia gets 2 very quick scores, making it 14-0. Philly marching down the field right there. And they're going to be at the red zone and make it 21-0. Tennessee answers with a field goal and a quick touchdown of their own. But Philadelphia looking to answer back. They can't do it. Now Philadelphia with the ball back again, make it 28-10. Tennessee gets a field goal, but Philadelphia's offense, they can't do it, but the defense can't do it either. Now marching down the field, final drive of the game, 35-20. Final 30 seconds, and Philly, they hold out victorious in this one. Nick Sirianni with a fist bump right there. Mike Vrabel cannot believe what he just witnessed because he thought his team was ready to take on a squad like Philadelphia. Or Richardson, that superstar QB, he's proven you why he's worth every penny. He's the kind of guy that you give big bucks to, and he's worth the big bucks. The things he does every week, the mobility, the arm talent. He's got like 98 throw power, 99 throw power. Dude's an absolute unit when it comes just to slinging it. But hey, we're doing what we're doing best. The offense and the defense, they're heading back to the tunnel. Philadelphia, Richardson right there, had an okay game. Bijan, 79 yards, 125 or 135 receiving from Devontae, 125 from AJ, 55 from Goddard, 1 sack allowed from LJ Johnson, 7 tackles from Brian Breezy, led the team, 3 tackles from loss from Hassan Reddick, led the team. There were 4 sacks on the day, and there were no interceptions. Elliott was perfect from extra point. Gillikin had 3 punts for $146. LJ, no return yards, and 6 punt return yards. That's fine. He can't have a touchdown every game. It's fine. And Kobe Dean gets himself an upgrade. He's knocking on the door of that 90 overall threshold right there. Just one more upgrade. He's not like a no. Apparently we lost one of our upgrades. We lost our morale, our team play boost because we became an 85 overall run stopper. Alright, that's cool, I guess. Vontae Maddox. He had a big pass breakup against the Giants the other week. Now he's coming in this week, getting himself another upgrade. He's an 89 overall now for that slot cornerback position. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, hit that like button. Comment down below what you think of this series. And stay tuned for brand new episodes as we come out every Thursday and Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on the Chance Bitch Show channel. One text on YouTube though. Peace out, rock on, stay super classy, and have yourselves a great rest of your day. Later, and go Birds.